Yo, Bolt fam, can you feel SoFi Stadium quaking with earth-shattering news? This video's pure lightning. Chargers faithful. We're unleashing 4 jaw-dropping stories that'll set your fan heart ablaze. Is a superstar about to electrify our lineup? What about a signing everyone's totally sleeping on? We've got a rising stud ready to dominate the field, plus proof our quarterback's a global sensation. Which story's gonna ignite the biggest debate? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and buckle up to discover what's sparking a wildfire in Los Angeles. You won't believe what's coming. Let's dive in. Picture SoFi Stadium absolutely erupting with a defense that's straight up terrifying. Here's the hot scoop, fam. Jalen Ramsey, the all-world cornerback, might be charging toward Los Angeles. NFL insider Adam Schefter dropped a bombshell on the Pat McAfee show, naming the Chargers as top dogs to snag the Miami Dolphins superstar before training camp kicks off. But hold the phone, there's a massive catch. At 31, Ramsey's contract is a beast. $16. $6 million in 2025, soaring to $25 million in 2026, and a staggering $36. $1 million by 2028. Is he worth the bank? The fan base is straight up divided. On X, some are screaming, "Ramsey locks down our secondary like nobody's business." Others are waving red flags, shouting, "That cap hits a budget killer. Let's break it down strategically." Joe Ortiz's front office plays the long game with cash. Trading a day 3 draft pick for Ramsey? That's feasible. But cutting him in 2026 because of that ballooning salary would be a gut punch. Our defense, with Derwin James bringing the heat, is already a problem for opponents. Ramsey could be the ultimate weapon against elite quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes. Still, betting big on a veteran who might be past his prime is a serious gamble. X is buzzing with takes. Do we pull the trigger or play it safe? Tactically, Ramsey's veteran savvy could neutralize top receivers, but his age and escalating costs scream caution. If he joins, expect a lockdown secondary that terrifies offenses. If not, our young DBs can hold the fort. Time's ticking and the hype's unreal. Will Hordes shock the NFL? And this isn't even the spiciest story today. Can you even fathom a 1,000-yard running back getting straight up disrespected? Naji Harris, our brand new RB on a dirt cheap 1-year deal, is catching shade from every corner. This dude racked up 1,000 yards every single season with the Pittsburgh Steelers, yet the Chargers front office is treating him like a bench warmer. They drafted Omarion Hampton in the first round and snagged Raheem Sanders as an undrafted free agent, basically yelling, "Naji, you're a temporary fix." Fans on X are losing their minds. How do you sideline a proven stud like that? It gets uglier. Pro Football Focus slapped Harris with a 39th ranking among running backs, tossing him into a backups with a shot at snaps tier. Are you freaking kidding? He's even behind J.K. Dobbins, who bolted to Denver. Tactically, this is a slap in the face. Harris's 9 yards per carry might not dazzle, but he's a relentless workhorse. He could split carries with Hampton, powering Jim Harbaugh's smash mouth, run-heavy offense with serious grit. Instead, Hampton's the golden child, and Harris risks being a one-and-done rental. Can he silence the doubters this fall? On X, a fan roared, "Naji's gonna make them eat their words." If he bulldozes defenses, he could force the Chargers to rethink their entire backfield plan. But if Hampton steals the spotlight, Harris might fade into obscurity. The disrespect's lighting a fire under him. Imagine him plowing through linebackers to prove his worth. This move could define our ground game, but only if Harris gets a legit chance to shine. And while we're fuming over this injustice, more fire's headed our way. Imagine our passing game absolutely taking off with a receiver who's flat out unguardable. Lad McConkey, the rookie who smashed Chargers franchise records last season, is stealing the spotlight. He spilled the beans about his offseason, grinding hard to toughen his frame for the NFL's brutal hits. And here's the juicy part. Eric Smith from the Chargers official site says McConkey's looking absolutely jacked, packing on serious muscle. If he's kept his lightning-fast speed and razor-sharp route running, defenses are in deep trouble. On X, fans are hyped. A swole McConkey? He's gonna roast DBs! Tactically, this is a massive win. Injuries slowed McConkey in 2024, yet he still dominated as our WR1, rewriting record books. Now, with pro trainers, top-notch nutritionists, and a year of NFL experience, he's primed for that classic Year 2 breakout. A bulkier McConkey means more yards after the catch and shrugging off tackles like they're nothing. Paired with Harbaugh's playbook and Herbert's laser-accurate throws, he could be a nightmare for secondaries. But here's the big question. Does the extra muscle mess with his quick-twitch agility? One ex-user tweeted, "Can he still shake defenders like before?" We're betting he can, but the field will be the ultimate judge. If McConkey stays healthy for all 17 games, his stats could go absolutely nuclear, anchoring our passing attack. This skyrockets our playoff chances to the moon. Picture him torching corners at Sofix Hills. And while we're buzzing for his breakout, another story's about to blow your mind. Just when you think you've heard it all, our quarterback proves he's a superstar on every stage. Justin Herbert, our QB1, is crushing it in the NFLPA's 2024 annual report, banking a massive $2. $55 million in licensing deals, third among all players league-wide. That's bigger than Peyton Manning. Bull fam! Jerseys, trading cards, video games. Herbert's name and face are flying off shelves everywhere. On X, fans are pumped. Herbert's a legend in Eugene and at SoFi. Tactically, this is pure gold. A quarterback this popular pulls in sponsors and packs stadiums, giving the Chargers serious cash to build a championship roster. Herbert's out-earning most, even without cracking this year's top 20 merchandise sales, showing his insane pull, especially in Oregon, where he's a hometown hero. Compared to giants like Mahomes or Brady, he's right in their league. But here's the twist. Does his superstar status pile pressure on the front office to stack elite talent around him? One X-fan tweeted, "Use that money to grab a top-tier WR." Herbert's fame strengthens our brand across the NFL, but sky-high expectations could bite if we don't deliver playoff wins. His licensing deals scream he's the face of our franchise, and fans expect postseason glory to match his off-field shine. As we celebrate our QB's meteoric rise, the next chapter's calling loud and clear. Bolt fam, what an absolute roller coaster. Ramsey could turn our defense into an impenetrable fortress, but is the price tag too steep? Harris is chomping at the bit to shove the disrespect in everyone's faces. McConkey's bulking up to become a defensive nightmare, and Herbert's proving he's a superstar on and off the gridiron. These stories scream that the Chargers are all in for a monster 2025. Which one's got you most fired up? Will our front office drop a game-changing move? Spill your hottest takes in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to stay locked in. Let's make SoFi shake and show the NFL who runs LA.